Hey, howdy-o, everyone! Last leader here, we're back in action for more addendum attraction. That's right! I got things wrong. I actually, I got these, beforehand for last month, essentially. The February, March little thing. So, yeah. I picked up another copy of Final Fantasy IX. If it could even just, like, focus right there, yeah. You kind of see it for $4.99. Yo, I got this all the way in October. Shoot, that's, like, even, like worse in terms of addendum, but I have this for, like, the longest time. Found it for a really good sale, obviously. Found it at Goodwill, so there's that. I'll have to do something with it, but I don't know what yet. As for this one right here, this was actually something that I wanted to talk to y'all about when I bought this game, and just so you all know, this game right here will be harder to find for a small bit because of Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out and whatnot. And this is actually going to go, like, way up on sale, because you see I got that for $20. You can't really find it for $20 anymore. And it sucks because, well, this is kind of a prelude to Kingdom Hearts 3, the game that's supposedly coming out in 2018. And it's a bit of a concern when you only have, like, so much of this that you can actually, like, get and hopefully do stuff with. But I do actually plan to play all these games that they have here. Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance I'm actually, like, really looking forward to because it has people from The World Ends With You. And I really love that game, and I hope they make a sequel to it, not just the Switch version. But hey, whatever. They also have the Kingdom Hearts Point 2, which is actually with Best Girl Aqua, so I'm very happy about that. And yeah, just so you all know, you probably won't be able to buy this game on the cheap until probably 3 years from now, or some jazz like that, because the way Square kind of, like, makes this, like, all kinds of hard to actually go get. But I do want to make that addendum very clear that, I bought both those, things a while back, and I just forgot to talk about them. And if I did already, awesome! I didn't know. I'm a dumb. Onward to the stuff! Boo-boo-da-boo. Boo-da-boo-da-boo. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Persona 5 and Blue Reflection. I'm sure you've heard of this game, not this game. But this game actually has the lesbos in it. And I was just like, wait, what? Why did nobody tell me? Suffice to say, I was very surprised to find out about this game in particular. Apparently it has a bunch of magical schoolgirls and whatnot. I don't really know. My point being is that I got this game on a whim, on a simple fact that, like, hey, you know what? I may not be able to get this game again. Also, it has hair on it. Awesome. Just goes to show how my hair gets everywhere. Regardless, this game is probably going to be harder to find the more and more that you kind of sleep on it, unfortunately. And apparently, you know, you should all go check it out and whatnot. They definitely did not make a lot of these in comparison. I was able to get this for $20 plus shipping, plus handling, plus tax, which made it $27, but you could probably find it for around $30 pretty easily in comparison. I think it was originally sold for $40 or some jazz like that, but suffice to say, with the way the prices dropped and whatnot, not exactly the biggest thing here. But still pretty cool. I like this, and I definitely will play it eventually. Probably next year, though. That's probably gonna have to wait a little bit, just a little bit. Now, Persona 5, however, was something that I was just like, shouldn't I or should I? Like, I was constantly debating whether or not to get it or not. And I know you may be thinking, Loz, it's a good game. Why would you debate about this? 2 factors. 1, Persona 5 is hella long. If you look at how long to beat it.com, it ranges around 100 hours just to beat this bloody game. Even more so if you want to actually complete this bloody thing too. I get the aesthetics cool and everything, and I'm sure it's a lovely game, but having that linger down your throat, not exactly the best picture. On top of the fact that this isn't exactly a game that I plan to play anytime soon. The only reason why I actually did decide to get this game in particular, and the PS3 version in particular, was because I know this game would not be out for longer than what it was. At least not for this price. $29.99, kind of something that I couldn't exactly pass up there. My point being is that this was entirely and utterly a hazard buy. And the only reason why I really did buy this game is because I thought that I would not be able to find the PS3 version of this game anytime soon. The Persona version, the PS4 version, however, I'm sure you'll be able to find, and probably for a cheaper amount later on down the road, or if not for sales and whatnot. But my bigger point being is that I wanted to get this on the PS3 because it was announced on the PS3, and it was something that still looks very lovely on this game. Kind of weird that Persona tends to do this, where they released their games at like the end of the console, you know, with a Vita for Persona 4, or with the PlayStation 2 with Persona 4. It's really weird and awkward, but I like it. I like that idea. Regardless, I'm very happy that I did get this game, but everything is interrupting me today. Oh my god! Let's talk about the elephant in the room there. Do you see it? Right there. There you go. I absolutely detest what GameStop does to their games. They put little stickers on their games, and like really, really bad stickers. I'm not talking about this. This sticker right here. This is not the worst sticker. The worst sticker is the one that used to be on this one. Once they put that clear sticker on that game, it is stuck to be ruined forever. That is just a simple case in fact that I've seen time and time again, and I had to ask the employees to not put it on there. Unfortunately, when I was buying this game, I did not think about it. And Blue Reflect wasn't exactly a game that I bought straight from the store. I bought it online. I had to get it shipped, which cost way too much for what it was, but whatever. My point being is that these little things actually ruin the cases entirely, and I have to literally get a new case just to make this game look like it's new. Like it's not like a used up copy of old rag and whatnot. Just like, it makes me so annoyed. And I was ever so pissed when I saw this happen to me. It's something that you could prevent, and I wasn't able to prevent it, and it just annoyed me even more at that point that I couldn't do that. And it made me sad. It made me very, very sad about this whole entire situation. But yeah, it looks like I have to get a new PS3 case and a new PS4 case. Go figure, right? And that's the only real sticker that I have a problem with, because every other sticker in GameStop is at least doable to the point where you can like tear it off. But this sticker that they put on there, the one they put over this little thing right there, no, your case is ruined. Like at that point, when they put it on that case, it is a ruined case. That little sticker, the clear sticker, is way too sticky and puts in way too much residue for you to ever have a clear-cut case. It will never ever happen. And it makes me very, very sad and very, 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 very angry at the situation. But enough of talk about stickers. How about you? What if I were to tell you that I got this game for very little money? This is how much I paid for the game. 41 cents. Now, you may be asking, how the heck did it happen? Obviously, there's some sort of shenanigans going on here. You'd be right. This was bought at Kohl's, and I know you may be thinking, Kohl's, are you sure that's a really good place for gaming stuff? No, it's not. In fact, it's overpriced for a lot of the things. But Kohl's has a thing called Kohl's Cash. And Kohl's Cash is used and you get it for various things that you actually need to get. Like shoes, or t-shirts, or underwear, or undergarments, or towels. You can buy towels there too. Not meant to be an advertisement for Kohl's. Just more so the fact, remember that they have Kohl's Cash for you to actually go use, and they also have games there. There are not a lot of good games there. There are very little games there to actually get to begin with. But every now and again they have games like this where you kindly, mildly want, but you don't want to pay all that much for it. So, you use your Kohl's Cash to make it cheaper. And you make it that much cheaper. And getting this for 41 cents, I'll take any day of the week for sure. Honestly, there's only probably like 3 games here that I probably want to go get. In fact, I kind of forgot what games they have here. If they have Adventure, that'd be great because I actually love Adventure. Centipede's also good. But for the most part, I don't remember what games are on here for the most part. Oh, Combat, Centipede, Sword Quest, Star Raiders, and more. Okay. Well, for 50 games for 41 cents, really good deal. Would not suggest buying this over $5 though. At least not with your money. Shoot. Here's something that I struggled with for a while now. Was figuring out what game do I play first? Yakuza 6? The Song of Life? Or do I go ahead and play Yakuza Kiwami 2 that decided to be released and whatnot in this August? I decided to get Yakuza 6, despite the fact that I know I wanted to get Kiwami 2 and I wanted to play that first. But because God of War was also coming out at the same time, I had to make a choice between God of War 4 and Yakuza 6. And I still needed a game to actually stream then. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy this game. And I'm going to play it. I'm going to stream it. And I did. And I will say, it was a very good decision. A very great decision indeed. I am very happy with what I got here. I am very happy for how much I paid for it, which was pretty much full price, at least in terms of Best Buy and whatnot. So yeah, both of these games that were purchased here, they're Best Buy stuff. But it's pretty freaking cool. Also, Gravity Rush 2 is in this thing because I was playing that for a bit, and then I decided to play Yakuza 6 instead. But I actually plan to beat this game today, in fact. So if you see this coming up and they're like, where's the Yakuza 6 final stream or whatever? Well, it's on my Twitch and whatnot. Suffice to say though, really cool that it came with art book and whatnot. Don't like the fact that it sort of is this case. I kind of wish they were separate in comparison, but hey, what are you gonna do? I don't really mind so much. It's just not the super best, you know? And putting this in with one hand is entirely harder than I thought it would be. But I got this around $50, and I will say worth every penny, most definitely. Not a deal, but I mean, hey, new game won't be a deal, you know? But this is the other thing I was struggling on. And on one point, I'm very happy that I got this game. Wonder Boy, very niche title, very, very cool looking. Love the art style. It looks all kinds of neato petito. It has this nice little character interaction. It has those little things right here. And it's physical. Another great, wonderful thing. And it also has wonderful extra inside. Whoa! But the biggest reason why I was just like, I gotta kind of get it, was these games right here, Wonder Boy. Not the biggest titles out there. They're just not. They're probably not going to sell all too well in comparison to your boy Yakuza 6. But they're going to sell enough to probably get a sequel and, you know, make reasonable sound that it has a physical edition. But I was one of the people that did want to get a physical edition. And knowing that the PS4 version of this game was kind of going to be gone forever, I decided to just go ahead and bite the bullet and decided to get this game for its full price at Best Buy in comparison. And for me, someone like me, buying games at full price is not a thing I do often. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I just don't do it. I really don't. Now, I'm not saying that people that buy games at full price are a sucker, but for the most part, you don't really need to do that. And with Best Buy's little rewards card thingamajigger, I didn't have to pay for the full thing, but still felt like I could have just waited for a sale or something. Either way, I'm still happy with my purchase. It's fun to look at, and eventually I'll play it. I just don't know when, because I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a reboot of the whole entire series. Either way, cool stuff that I got at Best Buy. There you go. These next bit of games that I decided to get were a very simple purchase for me, for the fact that they were all $1. That's right, every single one of these games here was $1. They don't all look very nice and bright or shiny or even good. But hey, I got them, and I think they're worth it, at least to a degree. Now, one thing that you should know is that I did buy this at a game, like little shop retailer store called A&A Games. It's not a shop that I always go to, but it's definitely a little niche shop that I like to go visit every now and again when I have the time. And I recall them having 99-cent games that were just like this, essentially. So, I figured, you know what, let's just buy as many 99-cent games as we could get, because getting games for $1, if it's gonna give you at least 10 minutes of like enjoyable time to any degree, even if it has this LGN label on it, I'd give it a go. So, yeah, just a bunch of dollar games that I decided to get. Although I think out of all the games here, Harlem Globetrotters on the GBA is probably going to be the standout roundabout of this little situation here. But only time will tell. Regardless, it's going to be a lot of fun playing through all these games. I think this is probably going to be a good ringer too, Madagascar. Also, this reminds me of my dad because he had this game on the Game Gear. So I'm kind of happy to get this one. A little nostalgic for me. Everything else kind of just like, it was $1, let's just grab it. Either way, I'm happy with what I got. But that's not all that I got there. There's still one more addition. Hey look, I'm not trying to sell this little game store short at all. They have good games in there, they really do. And the main reason why I like this game store is because they're fairly well priced in comparison to most other retailer stores. Or mom and pop shops, I guess. However you want to say it. Suffice to say, getting Banjo Kazooie on the GBA, the prequel slash sequel slash, not even sure if it's canon equal, was a very nice little bit. So for $12.99, probably not the best deal out there you could find for it, but definitely a fair price for it, that's for sure. And something I really didn't mind paying in comparison. I got a few other games from them too, like Sequoia 4, and I think, shoot, I don't know any other games aside from Sequoia 4. Oh, Rumble Rose, XX, I believe it's called. I still need to play that game because, Muscle Girls, aside from me daydreaming and whatnot, let's put it this way. I got this game because I want to play it, and I'm going to play it because I like Banjo Kazooie. It's good. I also like Tui, so I figure, what's the worst that could happen? What could possibly go wrong? Speaking of cuties, speaking of batooties, oh my goodness gracious. I finally did it, y'all. I finally started recollecting Witchcraft work stuff. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna stop. Nor do I want to. If you have not watched Witchcraft Works, read Witchcraft Works, or anything of the like, one of the best ways for me to like you instantaneously is to watch or read this bloody thing. Because I love her. I love her. I don't know why, I don't know how, but all this story, this manga and everything just is so great to me, and I love it so much. And it makes me really, really, really sad because I don't know when we're gonna get a sequel to the manga, when we're gonna get the anime season. But for what we did get with the anime season, I decided to finally get the OST for it. And that may seem like a bizarre choice in comparison to getting the anime itself, which, trust me, I do plan to get that eventually, very soon. I wanted to get the OST for it because there's a lot of really good songs for it. Although, if you're to ask me what the heck these songs are, well, I don't think I could rightly tell you. Either way, really good soundtrack, and probably something that you're hearing all too often right now, as I probably used the soundtrack to great effect for this video. Could you not? Could you please? And yes, it does come with 2 discs, and it came with a little slip right here, one of the favorite moments of Witchcraft Works. I love that little bit so much. It's so adorably cute. Suffice to say, I am happy with my purchase, indefinitely. This cost me $30, and usually I'd be super hecka pissed to pay $30 for anime OST in general, when I usually pay $0, but I love this anime. I really do. It's like my favorite anime. And I try not to watch it or talk about it as much because I kind of don't shut up about it, and I don't give a lot of valid opinions aside from I love her. But I love her. Okay? It's hard for me to say no. How do I say no to this? How do I say no to this? I don't know. Nobody needs to know. Regardless, let's put that aside for now, because we have something else to talk about. Blue Valkyrie Profile, Covenant of the Bloom. Now, you may know that I played Valkyrie in Profile too. You may also know that I have the PSP version of Valkyrie Profile, which, you know, is the first game of the series. This is apparently the 3rd game / spin-off / whatever the heck, and it's kind of like Fire Emblem or Shining Force or anything else like that. Regardless, I decided to get this game because it was $24 new. And I was just like, I'm probably not going to find a better price for it regardless. Let's go ahead and dip the chip. I did, and well, not exactly the best choice when I saw that GameStop for $8. Well, it's $8.99, but still. My point being is that just, I don't know what I would have done if I just could buy this new, or I could buy it used without the case and all this and that, but now I have the case and I have the manual, and I mean, I like this series. I think it's a really good series. It's the series that made me go like, hey, Norse mythology is actually really, really cool. I want to go play it. But I don't know how to capture this game, and I'm not sure when I'm going to play it. I'm not sure I'm going to play the Valkyrie Profile 1 to begin with, and I know that there's a lot of tediousness to it too, and I had no idea what the story is, but apparently it's a continuation, but not exactly, but yeah. Either way, I don't know what I'm doing with this. I just decided to buy it. Consider it an Amazon fling of the wrist type of situation, or just like, I'll get it. And I did. Now I have it. I hope they make more games of this, though. Like, for real. For real. I love this thing. Look at this. It's just a little trading card. I don't know why I love the crap out of it, but now I want to, like, collect all the limited run stuff because they have this bloody trading card here. And I hate that they have this mentality of limited run games. I get it. But I don't. Well, limited run games is certainly not new to this channel, and certainly not new to me at all. So let's just say that this was a struggle to actually go get. Nurse Love Addiction. That's right. It's a smut game. I mean, I guess it kind of is. I got this game on the whim that, you know, lesbians. But also, apparently, there's also psychological horror to this to some degree. And that the medicine is bittersweet, of course. As per usual. You could probably get this on Steam and definitely on the PSN and whatnot, just to, like, go grab it and whatnot. But I decided to go get this game because I felt like it would be worth it. I don't know if it's worth it. I'm not sure if it's worth the hassle that I did for it. But let's just say that I had to miss a little bit of work just to bloody get this game. I'm not even joking. Limited run games. Please do not make it so games like this sell out within a matter of minutes. Not hours, not the day, not the day of. Minutes. Minutes. Because people buy the bejeebus out of them. they buy one and they buy one to like keep in a package. I plan to eventually open this. And I like the fact that I got this little neato card here. But I should not have to struggle to get this bloody game. I paid full price for it. I expect to just be able to get it. It was hard. And I got this on the second run of itself. There was a second run that they decided to do after the first initial run of like, hey, you know, we're putting it for pre-orders and all that such, so you can go grab it. Why can't I just buy it? Like, for real? Either way, I am glad that I got it. And I am glad that Limited Run Games does do a good job in terms of, like, giving us out packages and whatnot and making us have, like, cool little things. By all means, I think it's a fantastic company. I just want them to sell more. That is literally it. And I eventually plan to play this game, and I had no idea what to expect properly. Not at all. And I played Doki Doki no Literature Club. I have, but I don't think it's exactly like this. Either way, I think this is going to be a very interesting game that I play later on down the road. Yeah. 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 Well, there you have it, folks. Those are all the games that I got and bought for April. It was a pretty cool month. Like, for real. Also got some interesting new swag, so that's cool too. Suffice to say, I'm very happy with all the purchases that I made here. Kind of surprised that I'm becoming more of a big spender than I usually am. But hey, whatever. Also, I bought this nunchuck for $3. Whatever.